national marketing plan is about avocado. It is a fruit of this tree similar to a pear, green and raw bark, soft buttery pulp and large seed in the center. The general objective is analyze how viable is the internationalization of avocado in the Spanish market. Currently, Spain has researched the information age economic system. Both capitalist and socialist economic systems are being greatly restructured as they become part of the global economy. No pure system hybrids instead, though also privatization trends for worldwide, including in former socialist countries. Spain's modern economic institutions are well suited to European integration. Agricultural products include grains, citrus and other fruits, vegetables and wine grapes. The country exports some food as well as living animals. And Spain is a world leader in the production of wine. This country, with a population of 46,5,945 people, it is ranked at 99th position by population of 195 countries. Spain is holding the 11th position by nominal gross domestic product, and the last annual rate of consumer price index in Spain was 1.2%.
For tariffs and the trade barriers, we can find that for agricultural products, there are like minimal tariffs or even free tariffs. They have like a common tariff, that is the CET, that is applicable like to other countries. Some are like subject to quotas or other like special import licensing requirements that it must be like authorized by the Ministerio of Hacienda in Spain, and these like include agricultural products.
Language, Spanish is the official language in Spain. The principal values and attitudes are in business area are appointments are mandatory and you should be made in advance. Reconfirm in writing or by telephone the week before. You should try to arrive on time for meetings. The first meeting is generally formal. Don't be surprised if no business is actually conducted during the first meeting. And the printer material should be in both English and Spanish language. In meetings and greeting area, when you introduce, you should expect to shake hands. And about the communication style, regarding business relationship is often quite formal and incorporate strict rules of protocol. Spanish people are proud of and very protective of their standing and how others perceive them. Spanish people tend to be extrovert.
Okay, about the SWOT, the strengths we found was the land availability, the favorable environmental conditions for the crop, taking advantage of several crops a year with continuous supply because we don't have any seasons, and attractive for foreign investors, a favorable geostrategic position in relation to Peru, Ecuador or Chile, because we have fewer days of transport to Europe. Also, we have idle capacity and a political will on the part of the state to support the development of agro-industrial projects. Also, in Spain, they have a high demand with limited production because of the seasons and the location they have. The weaknesses we found were that the sector is not very structured and has an incipient development phase. We have some problems in international competitiveness. For example, the automation of processes, new technologies, high production costs. We are vulnerable to possible downward exchange fluctuations, little experience of managers in international processes, a transportation infrastructure is poor, and also we have a few incentives for innovation. The opportunities we have is that in Colombia, the avocado has represented 25% of the total production, the global demand growth trend, and the international market with rising prices. The consumption habits with an increasing demand for natural and healthy products, and the patterns of production and consumption of more sustainable food, taking advantage of the experience of the most advanced countries. And finally, talking about the threats, we found that the important economies of scale of the main competing countries, the high international trade barriers, the price volatility, the accumulation of power in value chains, and the greater hardness in the import regulation for third countries, and also the market demands, the volume of supply, the quality. Prices are stable and show a slightly rising trend, and that is why a lot of different countries are trying to plant the product. The market in Spain expects this year to produce between 45,000 and 5,000 tons of avocados. Just in the region of Malaga and Granada, they have the 90% of total production. And this amount of avocados are produced just when Colombia and Chile are not exporting their products. And they sell all of these avocados at a price of 3 euros per kilogram. Managers in Spain pointed out that they need to increase their production. Nowadays, the demand is much higher than they can offer. So Spanish companies are aware that if they do not grow, they can lose ground in the production of avocados and also to lose their influence on the market, and for trading companies to end up setting themselves up in other areas. That's a big reason why in recent years Colombia has become a serious player after companies from different countries have invested in cultivations here. The prices are good and are stable, and it is expected to have a rise in the demand in the holidays.
With high quality standards, with rigorous harvesting process that offer well-being and health to our retails, to our friends, and to our customers. Our social responsibility is based on contributing to Colombian agriculture by helping our farmers and the boosting the export of our product. We seek to establish commercial relationships that last. The product has good punctuation and acceptance, taking into account that it offers like excellent quality. It's resistant to the transport and the post-harvest life is long. Our brand is Avok Fresk, SESAS, which seeks like fresh product with high quality standards, with rigorous harvesting process that offer well-being and health to our retails, to our friends, and to our customers. Our social responsibility is based on contributing to Colombian agriculture by helping our farmers and the boosting the export of our product. We seek to establish commercial relationships that last. And the package, we found that the package for exporting must have like the following instruction. For example, the first one, it must have like resistance, like to avoid blows or like some like punish, I don't know, yes, like blows. It must be ventilated for the freshness of our product. By the other side, it must have like good appearance and a proper labeling, so the export market, the product can be presented in packaging resistant like corrugated cardboard, wood, or like a combination of them, so they could have like a rigid package, so it protects the product. In the quality and the guarantee, process that we will do is rigorous, with the best like technologies to ensure that the product has the best deals, providing all the confidence to our customers. The procedures will have like a guide sheet, so that they do not forget any requirements that the process needs. And we will seek to have like all the certificates that process that we will do is rigorous, with the best like technologies to ensure that the product has the best deals, providing all the confidence to our customers. The procedures will have like a guide sheet, so that they do not forget any requirements that the process needs. And we will seek to have like all the certificates that corroborate our quality. We will have like controlled service, like an area, like a national online office that offers like all the necessary support for our customers, trying like to solve all the doubts, the complaints and the claims that the customer need, like supporting and giving them the most appropriate solutions to meet their needs.
The pricing strategy we will use is a competitive price strategy. For this, we will base our price based on local competitors. This is because since the product we're going to export is a produce, people don't tend to differentiate value in brands. So the best way to price it is with a similar price of competitors, but with a perceived higher quality. Negotiation will be a FOB Barranquilla. This means we, as the seller, will pay and be responsible until the shipment is on board at the Barranquilla port. We won't be responsible for the freight nor the freight insurance. From the moment the container arrives at the port of origin, liability and cost are responsibility of the buyer. With this Incoterm, we minimize risks. Also, we will be in charge of the operating cost of transporting the container to the origin port. Since this will be an FOB negotiation, we will consider the following internationalization costs. First, we have to take into account the merchandise value and all the production costs. Second, the cost of loading the goods and internal transport from the warehouse to the port. Third, the fixed cost of export custom facilities. And finally, the manipulation in terminal of origin. For the terms of payment, we will negotiate a letter of credit. A letter of credit is frequently used in export activities and consists of a documentary credit confirmed by a bank. The bank guarantees that the buyer's payment to the seller will be received on time and on the established amount. In this letter of credit, we will negotiate a net 30, meaning that the payment will be done 30 days after the invoice date. The price of our avocado will be, as I said before, based on the competitive price. So, current prices in Spain for a kilogram of avocado range from 3 to 3.5 euros. The price of our avocado will be, as I said before, based on the competitive price. So current prices in Spain for a kilogram of avocado range from 3 to 3.5 euros.
Okay. To carry out the Has avocado export process, we will be responsible for the collection, selection, handling, and transport from the place of harvest to the final destination. To transport the product, the appropriate packaging is elaborated in order to preserve the quality of the avocado. During the logistic process, the temperature must be controlled by the use of refrigerated containers, which are designed to maintain and monitor the shipping temperature. Finally, when the product is transported to the port in Barranquilla, it will embark for the transportation back to Spain. These countries must comply with the following documentation, like mercantile registry, single tax register, export invoice, packing list, bill of landing, certificate of origin, INVIMA registration, international cargo insurance, traceability certificate, declaration of export, and the counting of custom value. The most suitable channel for the distribution of our product is the short channel. After carrying out an investigation, it was possible to conclude that the sector of our product is benefited by implementing this type of distribution channel. Because the product is perishable and has to reach the final customer as quickly as possible. Our intermediary is the retailer, and we have decided that the main actors that involved in the marketing of our product is producer, collectors, supermarket, stores, and households. On the other hand, the company will evaluate the number and the type of lines of our interest that intermediaries offer, the size and quality of the sales force. It will also direct and motivate channels members to generate greater performance by creating a marketing system that meets the needs to the stakeholders. Our task as project manager is to coordinate the activities with the purchasing agents, marketing executives, channels members, and clients. There must be a planning, execution, and control.
Strategy will be based on monitoring the trends of food markets. As the first and the most important, considering that we are negotiating with a European country, which is Spain, health and well-being are the most important words in this kind of communication strategy for our product avocado. We need to show to our customers the process in depth, because they need to know that we are a friendly green company, and we need to reach certification to show in our product certification to the customers our quality. The principal communication tools due to digital world are social internet software, chat tools, and ticketing softwares.